We made it to Bryce Canyon National Park, our 32nd national park, which officially puts us over the halfway mark in terms of national parks visited. Bryce was established in 1923 and is one of Utah's busiest parks, receiving 2.5 million visitors annually.
Despite its name, it's not actually a canyon. Rather, it's made up of a number of natural amphitheaters. Other unique geological features include hoodoos, goblins, and fairy chimneys.
The park receives its name from Mormon pioneer Ebenezer Bryce, who settled here with his family and helped start the first church in the area in 1875. It was initially called Bryce's Canyon, but was later shortened to Bryce Canyon. The first trails we're doing here in the park are a little bit of a jumble. We got here later in the day due to drive time in the morning, and all the trailheads and overlooks were completely packed. Thankfully, we're staying at the North Campground here in the park tonight, so we were able to park our vehicle there and then take the Rim Trail to the Queen's Garden Trail, and then we're going to connect that to the Peekaboo Loop and plan to take the shuttle back to the visitor center from there. Stops running at 8 p.m., so on the off chance we go a little bit later than that, we'll just take the Rim Trail back. All told, it should be between 5 and 6 miles. If we have to take the Rim Trail, it'll probably be another 4 to 5 miles, but that'll be much more level than all the hikes down through the canyon. Bryce Canyon is also well known by stargazers. As a designated dark sky park, it's one of the best places in North America to view the night sky.
The park also hosts an astronomy festival, usually in June, which draws thousands of visitors.
I know we mentioned it in the Capitol Reef video, but just in case this is the first video you're watching, these Utah parks can get incredibly hot, so be sure to bring and drink plenty of water on the trails. We're just about to Bryce Point at the end of the Peekaboo Loop, and we finished that way faster than we thought we were going to, so we decided we are just going to take the Rim Trail back to the campground instead of taking the shuttle.
Yeah, it'll allow us to see the overviews that we wouldn't see if we took the shuttle.
This is Bryce Point, and it's a little bit windy up here, but it is so easy to see why the parking was full earlier. The view up here is just unrivaled by anything else in the park.
It's so beautiful.
Just barely leaving Bryce Point, we're already happy with the decision to take
Very
the rim
happy.
trail instead of the shuttle. It's super level compared to all the elevation down in the canyon, so it's not as strenuous, and the views up here are just unparalleled.
It's so great. I'm so glad because like we wouldn't have got to see them if we took the shuttle.
We're at Inspiration Point now, and this just emphasizes why you should do stuff at parks later in the day because there is nobody else out here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We made it back to our campsite for the night at the North Campground inside the park, but we have one more trail planned for tomorrow morning. The trail we're doing this morning is the Navajo Loop, which is a 1.9-mile loop from Sunset Point, and is so popular that even getting here before sunrise, the parking is already starting to fill up and we're seeing lots of other people on the trail.
Our last stop is the Fairyland Canyon Overlook. It's really cool because it's like a mini version of the rest of the canyon.
That's gonna do it for our time at Bryce Canyon National Park, but we really feel like we made the most of our time here and it was a lot of fun.
It was super awesome. I loved going down into the canyon and walking around and seeing the hoodoos and seeing how big they are in person.
Yeah, and just all the varying sizes of them too. So that's all the time we have here, but we've got one more park we're hitting in Utah before we head out of the state.